Hi, this is Leslie from Artistic Artifacts. We're back with another installment of 5-Minute Feet in our Bernina Foot book. This foot is number 6 and it's on page number 37, and we'll be showing you 2 techniques today. Well, actually 3. This is a really basic one, which is just couching. You put the thread through the hole in the number 6 foot and you just stitch away. Very basic. We want to do something a little more fancy, I would say. And I highly recommend you build yourself a stitch library. If you find a stitch that you like, write down the dimensions, the length of the stitch, the width of the stitch, and by all means, the stitch number. So we're on number 407. We're going to start with that one. And this is called a corded couch. So I'm going to hold on to that thread so it doesn't come out and get started here. Lower the presser foot. And actually make sure I'm on foot number 407. Right there. And away we go. You have total stitch control with your Bernina. So if it's not coming out the way you want, you can try a couple different versions of the same stitch. This will look good on the collar, this will look good on a sleeve, or maybe even down the shirt pocket. This one is tight, so I'm going to take it back to the original setting by just pushing the button. Anytime it's yellow in Bernina, that means you've changed one of the settings. This takes it back to the original setting. Really super simple. And we'll stitch away again. See how quick it is just to change a look of something? And there we go. I'm going to cut this off so you can get a good look at the difference. You can see this was extended. This is the standard one that's in the machine, and this is one that I've shortened. Alrighty. So now we're going to go to another one that's a little fancy as well. And this will give you scalloped edges. Cute on little girls' dresses and things like that. What you want to do is get you some Aqua Mesh Plus. And this is an embroidery stabilizer, but it's good for sewing techniques as well. So I've prepped this as well. You see, this is the stitch length, the stitch width, and the stitch number, 402. So we're going to go to 402. I've cut off a piece of the stabilizer that's 2 inches wide, and I've attached it to the hem of this particular piece of fabric. Now, the only thing that takes a little effort, and just a very little at that, is making sure that where the thread goes in is lined up with where the fabric edge is. So when it stitches on the fabric. So I'm going to slow down a little bit here. Okay. And away we go. And it's just going to keep stitching away. And you can see the size of those scallops. And let's see if we can make the scallops a little tighter. Too tight, but there we go. Again, it's really simple to make changes. You just want to focus on keeping that cord on the line of the edge of the fabric, going right underneath the hole in the foot. I want to get fancy and go faster, but I want to make sure it's getting caught as well. Okay. Let's see what we have here. I'm going to use a thread cutter right there on the head of the sewing machine. And there you go. You can see that the scallop has caught. So that's the look you want to go for. And again, I didn't get it on there well this time, but you can make this any size that you want. And this is the other good thing about making a stitch sampler. You can tell if things are going to work out well or not. But that's all I wanted to show you today. And please do follow me on Textile Adventures of a Prima Donna on Facebook. Thank you. Bye.